The area round of the playoffs is in the books. Dave Bear here with Danny Davis and Rick Cantu. It's Monday, which means it's time to take a look back at the weekend and give out some game balls and tell the people what you all learned. So, Danny, let's start with you. Let's start with game ball. Who gets your game ball this week?
We're going to go out to Burnett, Texas. Trenton Halfley. You know, if you think Burnett, you probably think back to the Stephen McGee, Jordan Shipley era, pass. But Trenton, this past week, a 55-35 win over Kennedale up in Waco. He had 6 touchdowns. Of course, the first one he caught was a receiving touchdown, but then he rushed for 5 touchdowns, 140 some yards. Big win for Burnett. They're in the postseason's 3rd round for the first time since Shipley and McGee led them to the championship game in 2003. And pretty good job for them. And watch out, because they can still throw the ball. As Rick's writing a column on them for tomorrow's paper. They can still throw the ball if they can run it. Ooh.
All right, and Rick, who gets your game ball?
You've probably heard of this guy before, Datron Simmons from Elgin. I think we've mentioned him all season. Only had 329 yards rushing, 6 touchdowns in a 56-28 victory over Crosby. Datron, man, that guy's a stud.
Impressive performance. Rick, let's stay with you. What'd you learn in the area round?
Well, if I learned anything, it's that experience in the playoffs really does matter. I mean, you take someone like Georgetown, they go to the state finals last year. We didn't know how good they'd be. Here they are again, 3rd round. Rouse, another team that we didn't know how good they were going to be. They go to the 5th round last year. Here they are, they're going to the 3rd round. And of course, Lake Travis is still kind of got the momentum from the 5 previous years. They're still alive. So I just think experience at this level means so much.
Okay, and Danny?
The playoffs is really weird. You see some really great players not perform so well depending on the level of competition they play in. And that's especially true at the quarterback position. A few weeks ago, Bear Fenimore, a really good quarterback. Lake Travis, destroyed his season. Last week again, Westlake's Jordan Seabrook went to SMU, did not play well against A&M Consolidated. But a quarterback we've talked about a lot here, for some reason the college recruiters haven't been talking too much about him, is Nate Grimm of Cedar Park. Their opening playoff game against Travis, he set a couple school records. Last week against Tybee, rushed over 100 yards with 4 total touchdowns. He's 8-0 in the playoffs overall. Last year won a state title with Cedar Park. Everyone knows he kind of became a mythological figure about playing in the second half of that game on pretty much a broken leg. 8-0 in the playoffs, that's pretty incredible. He's been able to do it, and I don't see any reason why he's not going to add a couple more wins to that total. Maybe go 12-0 before it's all over.
That would be really impressive. There you have it. Check back with statesman.com later in the week. On Thursday, we'll preview the regional round of the Texas State playoffs. We'll see you.